goal for the man, number 55, William Marston. Home team defending the goal to their right is the Chicago Stallions. They go for the Stallions, number 24, Eleanor Evans.
All right, our beginning line here is going to be Eli Roman as our right winger. Collins is going to be center. Von Case, our left winger. Collins has it now. He's going to send it up the wall to Case. Case going to try to bring it down into our zone, gets stopped by Chicago. They're going to glove it in the center, and they're going to head their way. James Roman back there with Derek Brown on our D. They're going to go for a wraparound. And that is an easy cover-up for Will. The kid loses steam on his way in.
Good job, Will.
We're going to do a line change. We're sending out Pinkelman. I'm going to assume he's going to take the puck for us at center. We've got Johnny Kolek on right winger. I'm going to guess McVeigh over there on the left. At the dot. Puck drop. We lose the face-off. They get it back to their defender. We're going to head down to the corner there. That's Krantz in the corner, trying to stick it up the wall there. Their defender's doing his job, keeping it in the zone. Tries a soft pass across the middle, and we're going to come away with that. Here's Johnny Pollock along the wall here. 15 on the other team giving him some trouble, so it's going to go back into their zone. McVeigh on the wall over there is going to try to get it up with Krantz right behind. They're going to work together to try to poke it up the wall, get it into the neutral zone. Enters the zone, but Chicago has possession. Comes back into our zone now. They're going to send it back into the neutral. Krantz trying to stay on sides. Good job, Krantz. Everybody's in there, gets a soft shot on net, and their goalie is going to cover that up. If you were not with us, our first game of the tournament, this is the same team that beat us our first game here. There's Florio out on right. Collins in the center. And that's Lunning there on the left. Here's Hannah Pontau. Gonna send it downtown in the corner. Florio there fighting against Chicago. Him and Collins down behind the net. Batting it back and forth. There's a flurry of events at the net. Hannah's gonna get it, send it back down. Lunning tries to get a shot off. Their players are gonna block that. Another scramble in the middle. Chicago desperately trying to get it out. And here they come down the center. There's Hannah Pontau giving chase. That is Emmett Rajkowski over there as backup. Hannah doing a great job stopping that play. We're gonna knock it up to the center. We're still in their zone. We need to get it out of there. Here's Gino Florio in the center position here, giving this guy some grief. Gonna knock it back. Gonna hopefully come away with it here. He's got a shot and he misses. Goes just wide right. They're gonna squirt it back around behind our goal. There's Rajkowski with a hard stick to get it in center. Collins gets a stick on it there, tries to get a shot off, but he's stopped. Their goalie's gonna cover that up, and that ends that play. Peewee White coming off 2 wins yesterday. This is, for all the marbles here, the championship game against the Chicago Stallions. We've got Pinkelman taking the puck here, number 4. Eli Roman on his right, gets a shot off right away. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Does not go in. There's Von Case as our left winger. Everybody chasing Pinkelman with some great pressure there. Case, Pinkelman, and Roman all here. Oh, we're gonna have to reset here so we don't go off sides. Brown doing a good job keeping his head about him there. Eli Roman comes away with it. He's gonna shove himself down center. Woo, he's gonna get a shot off. Their goalie deflects it. Not a lot of steam on it, but he's got the right idea there. Eventually one of those is gonna get shoveled in. Roman on the ground over there. Pinkelman trying to help him out. We're right there in the center. If we could just get one in. There's Brown with a swing and a miss. Here's Pinkelman with a long shot, long bouncy shot, and their goalie is gonna cover that one up again. We're gonna change everybody out on the ice now.
Keep up the pressure.
We've got McVeigh, Collins, and Pollock, Johnny Pollock, as our left winger over there. We have Ashmore back here, and Krantz as our defenders. Here's Ashmore, hopefully keeping it in the zone up here. Does his job, great job, Ashmore. Goes back to Krantz. He's gonna race, it's gonna come out of the zone. We've got to reset, so we are not offsides. He's gonna scoop it in. McVeigh up there giving chase. Putting some pressure on those players to hopefully keep it in our zone. Pollock is gonna come up with it. Runs right through a player. Here's McVeigh chasing it over to the corner. Getting a little trippy down there. Hopefully we don't come up with any penalties. Kids got a little bit of a chip on their shoulder after the first loss. They're gonna go streaking down and get a shot off. And that is not a goal. That is not a goal. The puck goes just wide right, sorry. Back behind their goal there. A little bit of confusion there about the play. There's a whistle. I think the goal came off the post there. So if the goal gets moved during the game, they have to blow the whistle. It's not safe, so. We're gonna take it down there on the dot. We've got Florio out. Pinkelman's gonna take the puck drop. We've got Lunning over here. Looks like Hannah, probably Rajkowski there. Oh, Florio coming up to challenge that player's shot across the center. Will doing a great job keeping that one out of the net. There's Florio again trying to challenge. Flies by the player though. They're gonna get another shot off. There's Hannah over here on the wall, gonna shoot it up. Pinkelman chasing to try to take it out of the zone. Goes back behind their net. There's Hannah fighting. She's got Pinkelman there. Florio is going to get a stick on it. Hopefully he uses his speed here. It's going to be him on one. Tries to dangle through. They put enough pressure to knock him off his course there. Pinkelman trying to get a stick on it. We have our two defenders back here. Oh, and they're offsides. Thank goodness they weren't paying attention. That could have been a dangerous one. We need to keep up this intensity for 3 periods. Get in zone time, we just got to bounce a puck in. Eli Roman here on the right. Zeke Collins takes the puck for us over to Von Case. Excuse me. Chicago's shot, super high, not even close. I want to say it's Derek Brown out there on D with a good little play there to get it out of the zone. And that is James Roman back there with him. Here's his brother Eli up front, and we make it into the zone. We get a super soft shot off. The goalie's gonna pass it out to the corner here. And here's Eli chasing on the wall. There's Derek Brown keeping it in the zone. Oh, Derek Brown again keeping it in the zone. That was amazing work there. Footwork by him. And then it pops out. Hence the celebrations. We got not quite a breakaway here. We got James Roman back there. We got Collins streaking in from out of nowhere to shut that shot down. It's gonna come back into our zone. Let's see if we can capitalize here. There's Zeke Collins. He's headed towards the net. He's gonna get a shot off, and it is in. 1-0 Omaha. Nice moves for Zeke Collins there. Zeke Collins, 5 goals on the tournament, so that is his 6th goal this weekend. Nice job, Zeke. 5:52 left in the first period. We're gonna drop it here in the center. Pinkelman's taking it for us. McVeigh over here on the right. Ashmore and Krantz are gonna be our defenders on this shift. Hopefully getting it up to Johnny Pollock, which they do. Great job, D there. Pollock streaking in the corner. Chicago's going to give him trouble down low. We're playing a pretty clean game so far. I hope we keep that up. There's a miss by Ashmore. That's all right. Couldn't quite get his stick in the right spot, but he does come back quick to get in the right position there so they don't get away with much. Good pass by Chicago across the center there to get it down into their zone. We've got Johnny Pollock chasing down below the net. Amazing pass by Chicago to center it. There's our whole team trying to help Will out. Let's get it out of the zone, guys. Ashmore chips it up the wall here. And here's McVeigh on the wall as well. Pinkelman comes over to assist. They get it right to the center. And that was a great little shove outside by Omaha. Swing and a miss by Chicago. Going to go through a couple of our players. But Pinkelman kind of saving the day there, getting it out of the center. Not Pinkelman, I'm sorry, Ashmore. Pinkelman's right here, shoving along the boards. He's gonna get it down. Wow, that was a hit that wasn't seen, wasn't called. I don't know if that was on the film. There's Hannah in the center. Let's get it out to the side. Hannah down there, Emmett Brown. I'm sorry, nope, that's right, Emmett Rakowski. Pinkelman there to help her out. We're gonna have to come up along the wall here, guys. We're gonna have to work together. Florio's out there. Here's Gino Florio with the puck. He's got 2 guys in front of him. He has Johnny Pollock over there. Pass to Pollock. He's gonna backhand it over to the goal. It's gonna go behind the goal. That's a good try at teamwork there, guys. We got the right idea. Streaking down to the other side. That's gonna be an icing. Way to keep your eyes up, Florio. Looking for the pass. Keeping the forwards. We've got Collins taking the puck drop. We have Niles Lenning over on the left and Gino Florio on the right. We've got Derek Brown back here. And Little Roman right there at the line, keeping it in like a champ. Collins got a stick on it. He's going to get a shot off. Goes wide right. We've got Derek Brown here on the wall. Stopping the puck right like he's supposed to. Flies through Lenning, who was knocked down in traffic there right in front of the net. There's Collins coming up with another puck. Tries to get it centered, but Chicago's going to get a hold of it. There's Derek Brown again in the center. Derek's doing a great job. They're gonna send it down. It is a live puck. There's James roaming down there, gonna work to get it up the boards. He's got some trouble with Chicago there. Holding his own down there. Nice job, bud. Here's Florio with the puck. He's gonna hopefully carry it into our zone. We're streaking across the neutral zone here. He's got 2 players on him. Oh, I guess that was a pass over to Lunning. I think that was an accidental pass. More like a slip, but we'll take it. He comes right back up and is on the puck again. Collins keeps it in the zone for a second, but we're gonna have to reset here so we don't go off sides. Lunning over here on the right. Gets it back down deep into our zone. Nice job, Niles Lunning. Over in the corner, Florio's gonna challenge. They're gonna send it right up the boards. I think that's Krantz over there. Oh, Krantz over there, yeah. Does a good job keeping it in for a second, but Chicago's gonna overwhelm him. We're all gonna go over the blue line at the same time with the puck. They're gonna send it down into the corner. Here's Florio along the wall, trying to challenge Chicago. There's Eli Roman too. Nice stick work there by Eli Roman. He's gonna send it in. Here's Gino Florio streaking down to try to meet the Chicago player. Eli Roman comes away with it. Nice centering pass by Roman. Wow. We are not able to capitalize on that. Gino Florio chasing through the center. We have Hannah and Emmett down there in case we need them. We do not. That is the whistle.
Keep it up.
Kids are playing great right now. Good energy, working together. We can't really ask for anything more at this point. There's 1:54 left in the first period. We're still up 1-0. Oops. Puck goes back to Hannah after the face-off. Hannah again. She's gonna work to move it forward. Emmett Brown right there. Nope, Rajkowski, I'm so sorry. There's Von Case, carries it into our zone. He's gonna try a nice shot. That was a good shot by Vaughn. Their goalie does stop it, but the kid's got a good shot from outside. Finkelman's gonna take the face-off here. We've got Eli Roman, his brother James Roman on D, and Derek Brown is our other defenseman on this shift. Both Romans trying to get a handle on it. Finkelman chases into the corner. There's Case, can't quite get a stick on it. Little Roman again keeps it in. Good job. Derek Brown comes up to challenge. Roman with an amazing stick there to slow down their progress. Johnny Pollock back on the ice after a couple of forward changes. Whoa! Will with an amazing leg pad save there. That was a good shot by that kid, and Will read it perfectly to prevent the goal. Line change while the other team is at the blue line. 54 seconds left in this period. Derek Brown and Krantz down there. McVeigh up the wall here. Hopefully can just chip it right past this. Nope, they're going to get it down to the center. There's a scramble in front of the net. Will's going to lay on it. Krantz is protecting his goalie down there. Nice job, Krantz. Getting a little shovey. Can't let anybody touch your goalie. Will is holding up real strong there. 42 seconds left in the first period. Oh, Chicago is going to get a hold of the face-off, but we are battling them here in the neutral zone. Pollock streaking down into the corner to chase them. Gives them a good fight down there. Perfect pass to Collins in the middle. Just a little too far forward. Bad angle there for him to get a good shot off. Collins and Pollock. There's McVeigh. McVeigh comes away with the puck. Collins comes away with the puck. Gets kind of a soft shot off. Just trying to get it down there to the center. They're doing great getting it down there. Here's Ashmore. Slips past Ashmore, but Krantz is going to chase it down. Good interference there with Krantz. And I believe that is Collins. Yep. Going to send it back into our zone.
Way to go, Mavs!
To prevent a run on the goalie. It's 1-0. Mavs are up 1-0 against the Chicago Stallions. Keep in mind, this team did beat us the first time we played them. There is some pride on the line here that hopefully assists us in our fervor for the win. Some nice little music going here. I don't know how much of that you guys can hear, but it's good energy in the building. Everybody's pretty fired up on both sides. We've had a good weekend up here in Wisconsin. Coaches have been great about letting the kids have some fun between the games and then getting their heads in the right spot for the games. So let's hope we can keep up this pressure. We're playing pretty well. Only a couple sloppy plays so far. So hopefully we'll keep that up. All right. There goes Gianna Spencer into the net. Trading out for Will Larson, who had a shutout first period. Let's keep it up, Gianna Spencer. All right, we have Florio on the far side right. We have Lunning on the left right here. Lunning is going to come away with the puck. There's Pinkelman that took the puck for us on the drop. Hannah and Rykovsky back as our defenders. Rykovsky's going to challenge this guy coming up for a goal. Kid spins out due to the pressure. Good job, Rykovsky there. Rykovsky and Lunning both fighting for it down here. Lunning's going to bring it up the side. We've got Florio in there. Chicago's going to come away with it. He's going to dish it to the center. Here's Florio with a trip. Florio was tripped. They are going to call that. He's kind of like a tripping magnet, actually. So we're going to go on the power play. All right, let's hope our kids keep their head in the game here. The other team, too, it can get real frustrating when you start getting a bunch of penalties. Let's hope we continue the mostly clean game here. 11:30 left in the second period. That's going to be a minute 30 penalty. So we are up a man for a minute 30. Let's do something with it. Collins takes the puck there. We've got Case over here on the left, and we have Eli Roman over there in the corner. He's going to help keep it in our zone, down low. His brother James is up here on the blue line, and that's Brown, Derek Brown there on the wall. Hopefully going to stop that puck from popping out. Good job, Derek. Sends it in, almost goes off Chicago's player into the goal. Good recovery there, goalie. Resetting at the dot. Von Case, Zeke Collins, Eli Roman as our forwards. Krantz back here with Ashmore as our defenders. Collins is going to chase it into the corner, and there goes Case because Chicago's going to get a stick on that. Here's Krantz trying to stop him. Puck dribbles through Krantz. He does do a good job there, but can't quite keep it in. Eli Roman over here going to challenge. They send it way up. Krantz tries to get a stick on it. It's way up in the air, and that is going to be a high stick. Can't hit the puck that high. I think we're changing everybody out here. Chicago has 4 players on the ice for another 49 seconds. We are up a player. Let's see if we can get it out of their zone and into ours. There's McVeigh doing a great job, swinging away. Gets it up into the neutral zone. Here comes Johnny trying to challenge there at their blue line. Goes through pretty much everybody on our team. That's okay, though. That's an icing, and we're going to reset. Hannah Pontel and Derek Brown on our D right now. These two have been phenomenal. That is not Derek Brown, that is Rykovsky. I'm so sorry. 171, 117. So that's just not fair to me. But all of our defenders actually have been doing such a good job. There's Hannah right there fighting at the blue line. That's what I'm talking about. Really trying to keep it in. Rykovsky keeping his head about him. Very good, Rykovsky. There's Johnny Pollock with the shot. Very good shot, just a little too wide left. We get another shot off. Comes back to our center. There's Hannah again. She's going to send it down into our corner. Rykovsky, man, keeping that in the zone there. That was really... Oh, dang. They're going to call that one. Super impressed with the hard work of our defense here. You can't win a game without good defense. Doesn't matter how many goals you score. We have 9:58 left in the second period. We have Lunning over here on the left. Collins is going to take the puck for us, and Florio on our right. We've got James Roman, little Roman. Florio's going to come away with the puck. James Roman, and that's Brown over there, 71, not 17. Brown with a great hard stick at the line. We do have to reset, though. Lunning's trying to get a handle on it. Trickles behind him. Collins is going to help him out. Lunning chasing. He is a determined man after the puck. Going to come back. James Roman. Ooh. James Roman gives chase there. Chicago fires it right into Gianna. She stands up strong, sends the puck away. It is going to stay in their zone, though, so... Oh, we got a little Mav on Mav action there accidentally. There's James Roman with the puck. He's going to send it up. We got to get it out of their zone for more than 10 seconds. Struggling. Whoa, another shot up to Gianna. And she holds up. Oh my goodness. That was absolutely insane. Takes a couple shots. Then has a stick save across the crease. Amazing. Here comes Lunning. Florio. Collins. Collins gonna pick it up. Take a shot. Their goalie's gonna cover. The puck is still live. Goes behind the net. Gianna Spencer with a crazy save back there. Wow. Florio up here challenging. It's gonna come back to Krantz. Whoops. I think that's Ashmore. Krantz up here. Florio gonna challenge. They're gonna launch it to the center. Oh, there's Eli Roman with a real strong stick. Good job, bud. We gotta get up off the ice. That's Krantz. That's Krantz chasing it into the corner. Getting in a little bit of a frenzy here. I think that was a little too much adrenaline with that back and forth there with Gianna. Gianna certainly did her job. Now we gotta help her out. Eli Roman taking it back behind our net. Pinkelman is right there. There's Florio. He's going to come away with it. There's Pinkelman right there to pick it up. There's Florio again challenging. Oops, sorry. And Roman, Eli Roman, going to challenge too. We got to make sure we don't have players behind us. We ran into that a couple games this tournament. We got to keep it just like this. Yep. And there's a shot, and there is another save by Gianna Spencer. That girl is on fire. If I could sing it, I would. And here we have Eli Roman putting up some great defensive maneuvers to get the puck to Pinkelman. He's going to carry it in our zone. Chicago's going to get a stick on it. He comes away with it and gets a shot off. It's just wide left. Hannah and Rajkovsky coming out. We have Chicago taking it back across the neutral zone. There's 6:55 left in this second period. That's Pinkelman chasing it over to the wall there. Let's keep it clean, boys. There's McVeigh. Pinkelman, McVeigh, Case. All on the chase here. That's Pinkelman with the puck. Coming across the center. Chicago batting it away from him. Here's Von Case up here on the wall. Hopefully going to intercept. Ooh. McVeigh got a nice little stick on that to slow that pass down. There goes Hannah flying up the side. Good speed, Hannah. Gets it up into the neutral zone. Here's McVeigh and Zeke Collins. Nope. Yep, that is Zeke. He's going to chase him right down to their center. Here comes Johnny Pollock. Tries to get off a shot. Doesn't quite settle the puck, but that was a good effort there by Johnny. Rajkovsky back here on our blue line. There's McVeigh trying a couple shots. He's at a weird angle. Here's Emmett Rajkovsky here at the blue line. He's going to send it down low. Johnny Pollock's going to chase it into the corner. Collins is over here too to help out. Tries to get a stick on it. Back and forth with Chicago. Putting quite a bit of pressure on there. But here comes Chicago. Rajkovsky and Hannah hopefully in their way. They're going to get a shot off. And they pass the goal. We come away with the puck. Great job, everyone. Oop, pass to McVeigh. Hits his skate. Hannah's going to chase it back into our zone. Man, the parents are super excited. I mean, I get it. McVeigh along the wall there. McVeigh battling. Collins. McVeigh. Here's Hannah. Ooh. Chasing. Rajkovsky's back there as a backup if we need him. Hannah's going to try to handle it along the wall. They try to center it, and there is a backhanded, a backhanded attempt at a goal, and they miss. We're getting lucky. We are truly getting lucky with some of those shots. We're going to have to turn up the pressure here if we want to stay in this game. We are 1 up right now, 1-0, 4:46 left in the game. There's a lot of hockey left. All right, I think we had a line change. Let's see. Johnny Pollock trying to pressure that player. He gets off a super high shot. Does not go in. The net's not up there. Pinkelman chasing into the corner. Rajkowski trying to pressure. Gianna Spencer doing amazing between the pipes. Here comes Rajkowski. He's going to try to get it up to our zone. Gets stopped by Chicago. We got some bodies on the ground. There's another one. And Johnny Pollock is going to have a nice little chip down into the corner there. Here comes Florio, Pinkelman, and Line. Excuse me. And here is Emmett Brown. Emmett Brown stopping it along the wall there. We have James Roman back helping his goalie out. Here's Florio with the puck streaking across the center. Let's see if they're going to trip him this time. Nope, they don't. Good control, boys. He's getting knocked around like a pinball down there in the corner by 3 of the players. They're going to bring it back. Brown back here. James Roman back here. They're going to dangle around Brown. We've got James Roman between us and the net, and they send it way too high left. Here comes Lunning to challenge in the center. Collins and Florio there too. They're all kind of scrambling around there. Chicago's going to come away with it. See if they can get it back on their end. Here's Collins. Lunning's got it on the wall here. Here's Brown to hopefully keep it in our zone right along the wall, number 71. It's going to pop out. Florio has got a stick on it. He's going to chase it to the corner. Florio trips himself. Here's James Roman over here, chipping it up the wall. Great job, James. Does his job perfectly. Lunning, man, like a little bee buzzing around bothering everybody. He's getting his stick in there over and over. Collins is going to try to back into our zone. Doesn't quite make it. Collins there still challenging. There's Florio. And there is Emmett Brown sending it down into our corner. Nice job, Emmett, right before he goes off. 2:25 left in the second period. It's still a 1-goal game. That's scary. We need some insurance here. One good bounce for them, and it's a tie game. We've got Krantz out there with Ashmore as our defenders. Pinkelman's going to take the puck for us. Von Case is on the far side. And Eli Roman here as our closer forward. Chicago wins the face-off. They're going to center it. They do center it. Too many bodies, too much traffic down there. Kind of a whole team effort there to keep that one out. It gets launched back into our zone, and Roman there to kind of challenge. Ashmore with a strong backhand. Tries to get it back into our zone. It doesn't work. There's Krantz chasing. I think he's going to send it around the boards. Yep, he's going to send it over to Eli Roman, who's having a great game, by the way. Case here on the wall. Squirts out across the ice. There goes Ashmore to chase. Ooh, good stick, Ashmore. Great stick. They're going to stop it there at the wall, and we're going to try to get this thing out of their offensive zone. It's now in the neutral zone. Case eyeing this guy in case he can intercept a pass. Pinkelman in the right spot. Almost gets a skate on that one to intercept it. Ashmore gets a stick on it. Man, they are really trying to get it down there, and we are not having it. Great job, everybody. It's Eli Roman sending it up the wall here. Here comes Pinkelman trying to carry it through the whole zone. Can't quite make it. Von Case right here. Here's Krantz giving up a fight. Roman down there stepping in as D. I love how they're moving themselves around. And there's Ashmore back there as well. Here comes Von Case. There's 1 minute left in this period. That's what the announcer is saying. Hannah is flying out onto the ice right now. Here she comes. She was on that. And Gianna, I believe, gets a glove on that. I wasn't quite looking, but it seemed like it bounced off of her. Here goes McVeigh streaking after the puck. He's going to challenge. Nice job, McVeigh. Keeps it in our zone. Ooh, goes for a wraparound and falls. That's all right. That was a good effort. Here's Johnny Pollock getting it down into the corner. Might have been trying to get it to Collins there. Bodies everywhere. And we have a whistle. I don't really know what that's going to be. Uh-oh. Oh, no. That does not sound good. Someone is hurt on the Chicago team. We're going to line up here. That is not good. Poor buddy. That's hard as a parent to just keep going after that one. Collins is going to get a shot off down low. McVeigh is going to pressure over at the side. There's Hannah with the puck at the center. Ref gets right in the way. That's all right. Hannah's going to come around the ref. That's the end of the period. We were headed into the last period here. Gosh, I hope that kid's all right. He's not okay over there. Shoot. We have a 1-minute intermission. And we're going to reset, head into our third period against the Chicago Stallions, who beat us the first time we played them on Friday night. Very penalty-heavy game, our first game. This one, we're keeping it pretty clean. Only been one penalty so far. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone. Mavs are fired up. We're gonna line up here.
Finish it out, Mavs.
Here goes Will back into the net. Will Larson with a shutout first period. Gianna Spencer with a shutout second period. We're gonna line up here for one more period of hockey this weekend. Pinkelman is going to take the puck for us here in a moment. We've got Florio on our right, Lunning on our left. 71 is Emmett Brown as our right defenseman. And James Roman is going to be our left defender for this opening shift of our third period. We have 12 minutes. Let's go, boys and girls. Let's go, children. Pinkelman takes the puck, wins the face-off. Lennon gets knocked over in the process. Derek Brown along the wall. Pretty strong stick there to keep it in, but Chicago's going to come away with it. They are determined. They're going to get it right to the center. But we're going to intercept. There's Florio with a collision at the blue line. Pinkelman fighting hard here. There's Brown, knocks it up. Brown wearing the C today, by the way. And that is going to be an offsides. Going to reset. Brown going off. Ashmore and Krantz coming out. Collins wearing the other C. He's going to take the puck for us. We got Eli Roman over here with Vaughn Case on the other side. Good stick by Krantz. Collins just gets do-si-do'd around like a little square dancing competition. Refs must not have seen it. Collins again going after it. There's Vaughn Case with a good little chip up the wall. Zeke Collins is going to come away with it, take it into our zone. He's trying to get it down to the center. There's just too many guys. I mean, what do you want him to do? The kid was hanging on him. It's going to be a call. Got another Chicago player down. We have 11:06 left in the third period. I'm going to guess they're going to send us to the box. Yeah. Who did we call that on? Who did we call that on? Might be Zeke Collins in the box. I mean, you guys saw it. He shoved the kid down. I mean, that kid's been hanging on him, but it's all right. We hope we never wish harm on the other players, so we hope that kid is all right. We got to keep our head in this. We can't lose our focus now.
Come on, Omaha.
We are gonna now be down a player for 1:30. Hopefully we are amped up enough to defend this. Chicago with 5 players, us with 4.
Number 10, September 24.
Okay. There's Eli Roman trying to get out of the corner. Pinkelman's gonna come up to challenge a little bit. Not, oh, there we go. We've got our stick on the puck. Sorry, I didn't look at the lines when they came out. That's Ashmore doing a great job there, keeping it out of Chicago's hands. They're gonna come right back with it though. Ashmore trying to get a stick on it. There's Eli Roman with a good stick. Ashmore sends it up the boards there. Eli Roman again gets another stick on it. There's Krantz swinging it around the boards. There's Pinkelman up top. Maybe can get it. Nope. Kid kind of swung and missed. He's going to get a shot up. There's Will with a glove down. The puck is still alive, though. Oh, that is Eli Roman with a really great poke. And he is going to almost come away with it. It's in our zone. They're going to bring it right back in. Parents are mad about a missed call there. That is Rykovsky there in the corner. And we have another Chicago player down.
He skated into him.
Yeah, that's not a call. That's not a call.
Oh, come
What? Oh, goodness.
on. He skated into him.
Parents acting like children. Another Chicago player on the ground. Dad screaming expletives is always a fun part. Control yourselves, gentlemen. 9:55 left in the game. 19 seconds are left on the clock. Chicago players down. Looks like maybe a lower body injury. Dads are thinking they're gonna step in and be the ref, I guess. A lot of yelling back and forth. I don't know how much of it you guys can hear, but now we have a penalty, 130 on a clean hit. Actually, he's just much bigger than that kid. That's fine. That's a part of the sport. We hope he's okay too. They have 19 seconds left on their penalty. We have 1:30 now. So it should be 4-on-4. Wire 5 coming out though. Oh, that's all my bad. There's actually gonna be 2 in the box. That's confusing. 19, I'm sorry, I've lost track of what's going on. It's a 3-on-5. That's right, okay. Now I'm remembering. We got a dad talking to the ref.
Let's go, Omaha.
All right, Johnny Pollock, he's gonna take the puck for us. There's Hannah down low. Johnny's gonna hit it up to the top. They're gonna take a wide left shot. Derek Brown is also on the ice. Back there for Omaha. Get up, bud, get up. There's Johnny Pollock doing the job of 3 men up top. Chicago's gonna send it across the ice. Here comes Collins streaking in. He's out of the box, and that's a stop for Will. Nice job, Will. All right, we are down to 1 penalty, 1:06 left on, I wanna say it was Rykovsky. I can't see his number, I'm sorry. When he skated into the kid. All right, 4-on-5. There's, I think that's Krantz. What is that? Nope, that's actually Johnny Pollock. Sending it down to our zone was just a little too strong. We're gonna have to reset. Derek Brown out there as our only defender since we're down a player. 57 seconds left in the penalty kill. Chicago with 5 and Omaha with 4 players on the ice. Puck drops. Ooh. Collins is going to try to block with his body there and definitely slows him down, gives us an opportunity to take it into our zone. It is almost a 2-on-1. goes down to the corner. There's Collins chasing. Here's Johnny Pollock trying to cut him off at the pass there. Doesn't quite work. There's James Roman, blows right by him. Derek Brown down there. Kid gets off a super crazy shot that goes over to the wall. Collins and Pollock up here working together to give these guys hell. There, ooh, good stick by James Roman. And Will has a cover. Whew, that was a close one. We have 16 seconds left on the Rakowski penalty. There's 8:41 left. It's still a 1-goal game, guys. This is a bounce away from going south. Omaha gonna line up here. Down a player for 16 more seconds. Hopefully we can kill this penalty and get on with our day here. There's McVeigh with good pressure up front. Goes down. 2 players on 1 there. Pinkelman. Will with an absolutely textbook glove save. Keeping his shutout streak here in this game. Good job, Will Larson. 6 seconds left on the penalty. McVeigh out there. Pinkelman takes the puck. Gets it up to the top of the zone. I believe that was James Roman. Nope, that was Ashmore with a really good stick. We are out of the box. It is now 5-on-5 hockey. We're down in the corner. Florio comes out and they score. That is a goal for Chicago. We're gonna reset.
It's all right, shake it off.
We're gonna stay in the game here, guys. We gotta keep our heads in it. We got Zeke Collins coming out to take the puck drop. We're gonna have Florio as our right winger. I think, let's see, Hannah. Yeah. I put my sheet away, dang it. There's Lunning on the far side. Puck drop. Zeke Collins puts up a good fight there, but Chicago's going to get it into their zone. Rajkovski's going to chase back all the way behind the goal. Hannah's in front. Oh, helping the goalie out. The kid swings and misses. Here's Giovanni Florio with the puck. He's going to carry it down. He's going to have some pressure on him. He's going to lose the puck halfway through our zone. That's not too bad, bud. Collins is going to try to center it. There's Hannah trying to keep it in. Chicago's going to come back across the neutral zone. There's Florio in hot pursuit. Rajkovski. Oh, that kid did some magic tricks there to get through all that traffic. It ends up behind the zone. Florio comes out with it on the other side. There's Lunning with it. Collins goes right by Collins and Florio. Here's Hannah with good pressure. Hannah. Here's Giovanni Florio. He's got Lunning here. If he can watch this kid behind him, he's going to carry it in our zone. He's going to go towards the net. He's going to shoot, and their goalie has a good save. No goal for Florio. Hannah gets a stick on that one. There's Derek Brown back there. We have 7 minutes left in the game, and it is 1-1 in the championship. Up the wall here, there's Collins and Florio. Lunning still out there. Florio with some heavy pressure. Chicago's going to get it down into their zone, though. Hannah and Brown on D. Collins sacrificing himself. Will, hey! Damn it. Sorry. Dang it. That was, I think that was Hannah putting that kid in a headlock to drag him down, because he was hitting our goalie when he was on the ground. Hang on. Florio's headed off the ice. Hannah gets the penalty. That's her team congratulating her. We don't condone the violence, but man, you can't be just hitting the goalie when he's on the ground like that. Sigh. Oh, looks like we had offset penalties. Okay, so they have one in the box too. Offset penalties, 5-on-5 hockey. We got to keep it up here. This game is still very much up in the air. Pinkelman over there at the corner going to come up with Case ahead of him. Von Case tries to get a stick on it. Pinkelman comes away with it, gets it across the center here. This is Eli Roman. Excuse me. Derek Brown out there. There's James Roman. Nice little move to get around that defender there. Guy up top is going to take a long shot to get it down to the center. James Roman's going to chase it down in the corner. Here's his brother. Comes up with it. Eli is going to streak through the neutral zone. Try to get across. Pressure from Chicago. He's going to at least get it in our zone. Let's see if we can do some work down here. What the hell? Sorry, excuse me. Kid just, okay. Oh, we kept it in our zone. Sorry, that was ridiculous. That should have been a call. Pinkelman pressuring there. Krantz goes by Krantz. Ashmore out front here. Or chasing, sorry, goes wide left. Thank goodness. Pinkelman down there. Here's Krantz again. He's going to shoot it up the wall. Long shot from outside. Probably just trying to get it down to the center. They get it into the middle. And we need to get that puck. Let's go, Case. Vaughn does get a stick on it. We can't quite get it out of our zone. We're bunched up a little, guys. We got to spread out. Beautiful chip up the wall by Eli Roman. That was another trip. Okay, well, here is Johnny Pollock right here. The puck gets sent back into their offensive zone. There's Krantz launching it up to the blue line. Johnny with a real cool move there to get it out of their zone. Pinkelman on the wall there. Johnny again trying to push through the traffic. We change a couple people out there. McVeigh came out. Can we stop holding? My goodness. There's Rajkovsky with some pressure. Makes the kid shoot wide. Unless that was Derek. Sorry. Ugh. All right. Pinkelman. Oh, Pollock almost comes away with that. And we have a whistle. This game is getting messy. It's uncomfortable. Collins is going to take the puck for us. We have McVeigh over here. Excuse me. Chicago's going to get it right back into their zone. We need to put some pressure on this kid here. Brown, ooh. Will hits his glove. The shot hits his glove, goes behind the net. There's James Roman in the back. Johnny Pollock is out there. I want to say this is Collins streaking across the neutral zone here. He's going to get it into our zone, and he's going to try to chip it back towards the center, but they are going to get a penalty for messing with our boy Collins. Headed to the box. 3:46 left in the game. It's 1-1.
Come on, Omaha!
No pressure, boys, but this would be a great time to score. They, where's the other player? Okay. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They should be down a player, yeah. 1 minute, 30 seconds on the penalty clock. We have Ashmore and Krantz back here on D. Collins took the puck. McVeigh's over in the corner. And there goes Johnny Pollock chasing it over into the far corner. Johnny's going to work to get it into the center, but he's pretty much manhandled in the corner by Chicago. Everybody with a stick on it. Collins again trying to get it down into the center. Squirts off into the corner. Ashmore standing close here. Going to try not to let it out of the zone here. Get your stick on it, Ashmore. Chicago able to dangle across the blue line. Collins pursuing behind. Johnny was in good pressure there, and there goes Collins. Again, sending it into the corner. There's 51 seconds left on our penalty, and that's an icing. We're going to reset here. .305 left in the game. It's a 1-1 game for the championship. Omaha Peewee White with their first win of the season yesterday morning. Their second win last night. Now end up in the championship. 1-1. 3 minutes left. Florio is going to come away with the puck after a couple touches. Florio through traffic. He's got 4 guys to contend with. He's going to try, and he gets tripped again. Giovanni, trip magnet Florio. Taking it downtown, getting tripped in the process. So that is yet another penalty. We need to capitalize on this. 38 seconds left in the first penalty.
Let's get one right
And
here.
it's 2:53 left in the game. It's going to be 5 on, they need another player. 5 on 3, not 2. 4 minus 1 equals 3. Yeah, my math is right there. They send another guy out. Pinkelman's going to take the puck for us. Collins is out there. Florio's at center. Get it, Florio. There's and their goalie covers that up. Good idea, because Pinkelman was right there with his stick. 30 seconds left on the first penalty. 1:22 left on the second penalty. We have 2 minutes, 46 seconds left in the game. Pinkelman again taking the puck. Collins gonna use his body to stop that shot up the wall. Hannah here doing her job, keeping it in the zone. Beautiful pass to Gino. Good job, Hannah. Gino loses control as Chicago comes after him. Gino on the wall. Chicago has it behind her net. They're gonna try to launch it. That was Pinkelman taking one of the body there to keep it in. There's Collins. Center it, bro. Roman, Eli Roman, trying to get it downtown. And the goalie stops it. Little bit of shoving downtown. They control themselves almost all the way. Luckily, no refs got involved in that one. Guys, we got 5 on 3 for 2 more seconds, and then it's 4 on 5 for 54 more seconds after that. Pinkelman out there. Florio out there. Oh, Florio with a shot behind the net. Supposed to go in the net, buddy. Pollock comes away with it. Good little move by Pollock. And we lose it to Chicago. There's Florio keeping it in the zone. Sky high pass to Johnny. Collins gets hit in the corner, trying to get it to the center. Johnny Pollock going after the puck there. We got to set something up here, guys. It is now 4 on 5. Here's Hannah, here's Pinkelman. Pinkelman with a nice tight shot down to the corner, goes slightly wide. And they're gonna launch it, hits his own player in the shoulder. Florio challenging. Ooh, nice stick there by James Roman to keep it in the zone. They try to do it again. Pinkelman catches it. He's gonna get a shot off. Pollock tries to get a backhand off. No goal, goalie covers it up. No more penalties, guys. Crowd is fired up. Other team happy about the penalty kill. It's 1-1. We have 1 minute and 23 seconds left in this game. Both teams gonna huddle up real quick. Coach instructing the players to breathe. I think it's a good idea for the parents too. This is gonna all come down to 83 seconds that are left on the clock. I gotta get a new cough drop. And we gotta do this thing.
Come on, Nance!
This team has been battling hard this tournament. We're dancing, we're happy, let's get focused. Chicago's ready. Chicago wants it just as much as we do. Brown and James Roman on defense. Collins is going to take the puck for the face-off. We have Lunning on the right, and I want to say that's Johnny Pollock on the left. Ooh, Collins with a face-off win that almost goes in the net. Oh, we made it. He somehow made it. Stayed in our zone there. Collins with an amazing stick. Brown trying to keep it in. Brown does come away with it, but we're going to have to reset so we're not offsides. There's Lunning with a pass up to Collins. Collins going to carry it in our zone. Chip it down into the corner. Good move, Collins. Way too many guys there. Here comes Johnny Pollock. He's going to chase it into the corner. Chicago sweeps it off his stick. behind the net. They're going to work hard to get it out of their zone here. Out of our zone, sorry. Pollock with a hit back in. Lunning's got it. Collins on the ground. Johnny misses it. Hannah comes up with it. And it's out of the zone. 33 seconds left in the game. And we are in the neutral zone here. Pollock's taking a swipe at it. And here's Lunning with the puck. Taking it into our zone. Gets it into the center. Chicago comes away with it. Here comes Pinkelman. Pinkelman with the puck. Gets it in our zone. Johnny Pollock. Turn Johnny. Johnny did not see that puck. We need to get off the ice, boys. Hustle. Move. Pollock over to the far wall. 2 seconds. Jeez. That's the game. That's the end of the third period. I truly don't know now if there's an OT or overtime period. He's talking 1 5-minute period, it sounds like, for OT for the championship here in Wisconsin. He's reading the rules. It sounds like a 1 period of 5 minutes, followed by a shootout if nobody scores. All right, we are now in OT in the championship game. Peewee White Omaha versus the Chicago Stallions, who beat us in our first game up here Friday night. A lot of emotions on the bench. A lot of emotions in the crowd. Everybody's pumped. It's going to come down to one shot. We're going to keep Will in the net for OT. Will Larson. He's been doing great. We've got Hannah out there. We've got Rajkovsky out there. We're starting Collins and Giovanni Florio, Zeke Collins and Gino Florio. So I thought I heard that right. It's 4-on-4 hockey for the OT. That's what the announcer said, but I wasn't sure until now. Collins Florio. Collins gets it back to Rajkovsky. He's going to hit it up the wall. We're still in the neutral zone here. Collins is going to put some pressure there. Gino chasing. Down to Hannah. She's going to hit it up the wall here. Here's Collins. He has Florio on the other side. Florio's going to come away with the puck. He's got 3 guys on him. He's going to try to get it to the center. Oh my goodness! The puck bounces in. Omaha. Peewee White wins the championship game here in Wisconsin. Woo! This team, guys, did not win this season until yesterday morning. I told you those bounces, they'll get you, man. That puck was bouncing around a little bit there. Collins capitalized and bounced it right in. That's a win for the Omaha Peewee White Junior Mavericks, traveling up to the Dells and taking the championship here in Baraboo, Wisconsin.
I would like to thank both teams for coming out this week. I'm going to recognize each team for their efforts. He's doing a couple of these take pictures in front of parents and fans. First, I would like to recognize the second place finishers, the Chicago Stallions.
That's right!
Handing out Chicago Stallions second place medals.
Number 1, Brendan Hurley Support. Number 11, Brendan Overfemi.
Oh,
Number
they gave it to
15,
Gino.
Remy and Tamar.
Looks like Gino Florio is credited with that last with that last goal to win the game in OT. I mean, Collins was right there too. They were both bouncing it around down there.
Number 77, tackled by Pilot. Number 71, Peewee Gang.
Giving credit to the Chicago players after a messy game there for a moment. We're going to show some sportsmanship here. Shake their hands like gentlemen. Young ladies and gentlemen.
Number 33, Alexander Larson. Number 29, David Palmer.
I'm going to let this roll all the way through. So if you're at home, you can see the boys and girls receiving their medals. I believe that we do get a trophy as well. Excuse me. Yeah, their goalie did a great job. Great job by their goalie. I also need to turn on my other son. My other son's playing in another championship, so I'm going to get that going on my phone while you guys watch the Omaha Peewee White Junior Mavericks receive their accolades for the win this weekend.
Mavericks, when you hear your name, please come up. Number 4, Silas Pickleton. Number 8, Landon McVeigh. Number 11, Brendan Fan. Number 17, Andrew Kowski. Number 20, Vaughn Page. Number 96, James Goldman.
Oh, that's Eli. That's okay. That's Eli.
Jonathan Powell.
They get trophies. That's pretty cool. There goes Little Roman.
Number 61, Giovanni Florio. Number 44, Benjamin Asheville. Number 42, Miles Lunny. Number 32, Hannah Hotnow. Number 30, Chase Boyle. Chad Boyle.
Oh, Chad Boyle.
Scoring your overtime winner.
Oh.
At 4:33 in overtime, unassisted. Your championship winning goal, number 24, Ezekiel Powell. And your goal is reassured there is no INT. Number 55, William Larson. And number 33, Janice Spencer.
What are they saying?
Gia's nickname.
All right, man.
Her okay. Apparently Gia's nickname is Grandma, so that's what the boys were all chanting. There's our big trophy there. Nice job, Peewee, Omaha White, Junior Mavericks. I think that's all the adjectives. Hope somebody's taking pictures. Looks like the coach is. Great job, team. Team effort for sure this weekend. Everybody stepped up and did a great job. Thanks for joining us here. Hope to see you again in a couple weeks.